Okay, so if your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12. Train at 12. Train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out. You train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions, right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
You hear so often that it's so important for you to wake up early, get in the gym, make music, go to the field, go paint, go draw, go practice. Whatever your craft is, whatever your sport is, whatever you love to do, whatever you want to get better at, with any of that and with everything, you hear so much about people talking about you need to be up early in the morning for it. And it's important to be up in the morning. It shows discipline. It shows that you're serious about your craft. It shows that even if you don't want to do something, you're able to do it. It shows a lot of those things. But what happens when you're a young kid who just can't wake up early enough because they got school, or you can't get to the gym, or you can't go where you need to go in order to practice the thing that you want to really be good at? What happens then? Well, for myself, when I heard that, I was always extremely devastated, and it made me want to give up on my sport. And in some ways, I did give up. And the reason why I gave up was because if I can't do what the people before me told me I should do, then I can't do what I want to do with my sport. And in some ways that is true, but I want to take a different approach. I want to take the approach of, as long as you're doing what you need to do, it's okay. And when I say that, what I truly mean is, if you go to the gym early in the morning and you work out for 2 hours before school, 2 hours after school, you got 4 hours worth of work that day. But if you can't get into the gym in the morning time, it's also okay to just work out for 4 hours after school. As long as you're putting in that time and that effort into your sport, you'll be okay. I promise. And this is for every young kid or every person, young person, old person, whoever you are. If it's something that you want to do and you know that you can't do it at a specific time that all the other greats at your craft did it, it's okay. The thing that's great about life is that we are all unique. Some basketball players don't wake up at 7 in the morning to go hoop. Some practice at 11. Some people don't wake up at 11. Some people practice at 3. Some of the greats don't practice till later in the day because they sleep all day. They sleep all morning. It's okay. As long as you put in the work will show, no matter what time. Remember, work does not have a time on it. If you put in the time, if you put in the work, if you do what you need to do, the results will show. If you go to the gym at 7 a.m. and work out for 3 hours, if you go to the gym at 10 a.m. and work out for 3 hours, if you go to the gym at 1 p.m. and you work out for 3 hours, if you go to the gym at 4 p.m., if you go to the gym at 7 p.m. and you work out the same amount of time as everybody else, the work will show. If you work out more than somebody else, but you just came in later, your work will show that you're working out more. Everything will show. It doesn't matter when you do it. It doesn't matter what time of day you do it each and every day. If it's a different time every day because your schedule is different. If you're putting in that work, you will be okay. I promise. Everybody in the NBA, everybody in the NFL, everybody that's a professional dancer, everybody that's a professional singer, everybody that's a professional rapper, everybody that plays the game in the morning, or every gamer, every person that has something that they need to do or they want to do in their life does not have the same routine. But for a lot of people, they're able to get to where they want to go. And why is that? Because they put in the time. As long as you put in the time and you go out there and you really give it everything you got when you're out there, the work will show. The work always shows. And if you're willing to do what you need to do when you need to do it, it will show for you too. Don't get discouraged if people are able to wake up earlier than you. Try to be the best person that you can be. Try to wake up early. But if you genuinely have no way of getting there, you genuinely have no way of waking up, you can't wake up, you feel like you're not there yet, don't be discouraged from doing the work. Still do the work while working on bettering yourself with waking up early, because it is a lot of benefits to waking up early. But if you can put in the same amount of work at a different time of day, do that. You can get better while getting better. You can better one part of yourself while also focusing on another part. If you can't wake up and get in the gym before school, get in the gym after school just as long. You may have to be in the gym longer now because you didn't go in the morning, but be in the gym just as long. And you know, when you work on whatever you want to do during the summertime, if you know you got class at 8 o'clock, try to start waking up at home during the summer earlier and earlier. If it starts off at 8 o'clock, then you working out, try to push it back to 7:45, then 7:30, then 7:15, then 7. And as long as you're trying and you're willing to put in the work, it will show. And when it shows, you'll be happy. Always remember, nobody's path to success is the same. Only thing that you can do is try to be the best you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's from my eyes to yours. I'll see y'all in the next one.